Beverly Hills Cop, Axel Foley.
Yeah.
Or Axel F.
Axel
Sorry.
F.
I like that title. That's pretty good. That's better than Axel Foley. I would prefer 4, but they don't want to do that. They get away from the numbers now. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. What was your expectations going into this one?
I didn't really have many expectations.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd been so long.
30 years.
Since I'd even seen... I can't say it's been long since I've seen 1 or 2, because I watch those movies like annually.
Yeah, yeah.
But the third one, it's been probably 3 or 4 years since I'd seen that one.
Yeah.
And I'll shit on that movie because it's not good, but I'll watch it. Like, I will put it on and watch it all the way through. And I do enjoy it, even like the ridiculousness.
Yeah, it gets really bonkers in the theme park.
It gets carny.
Yeah.
Corny, excuse me.
Yeah.
Not carny, like circus.
It kind of works.
It gets corny.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy it. I just watched the first one the other day.
Such a classic.
My daughter had never seen it, and we were sitting there, and I was like, let's watch Beverly Hills Cop.
Did she like it?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't make movies like that anymore.
No.
And what I mean by that is it's a comedy and an action movie, but it's not a situational comedy. It's not putting the character into funny situations or funny plots.
Yeah.
It's funny because Eddie Murphy is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is fucking straight laced.
That's right.
And they're reacting to him.
Yeah.
He's reacting to them, and it's him both reacting to them as well as just his not one-liners, but his takes. It's funny.
Yeah.
And you don't get that from a lot of movies anymore.
No.
And so it's refreshing to go back and watch that again. This new one had some of that essence.
Yeah.
And so I did enjoy that. But then at the same time, I watched it, like a week ago, and I don't know that I could tell you exactly what happened in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not exactly memorable to me.
Sure.
And it doesn't help that I just watched the first one again, so that's kind of like more memory.
Night and day.
It's crazy to me how well Eddie Murphy has aged in comparison to like Judge Reinhold.
Yeah.
It looks fucking rough. And so
Taggart's like in his 80s now.
He's like 75-ish.
But realistically, he shouldn't have been a chief. But
that dude looked 75. I mean, he looked, when he was in his 30s, he looked 75.
Yeah.
I mean, and then Reinhold, he's just not aged too well. But
no.
But I liked it. I thought it was good.
They did what they should have done in 3. They should have had everyone back because Taggart was definitely missed in 3.
Taggart was gone in 3.
Yep.
You still had Reinhold. They brought back Serge.
Yes. And then for this one as well.
Yep. Which every time, I don't know what it is about that character, or maybe it's Bronson himself. Every time he comes, I just smile.
Yeah.
I have to smile every time I see him on screen because I know I'm gonna like whatever.
Get the fuck out of here! No, I cannot.
I cannot. I'm gonna dig whatever he's saying.
Yeah.
So I love that character. So always good to see him back. What were your thoughts on it?
I liked it. I really hoped. I saw the trailers and everything, and everything looked promising. And I was nervous. I was like, please be good. Please be good. I liked it a lot. Definitely a lot of callbacks. Jokes. Some don't hit pretty good, but that's okay. It's not perfect. It's better than the third one.
That was what I told you originally. I was like, it's going to be better than the third one, and it is. I agree with that.
Yeah, it is
better than the third one. It was better than Coming to America 2.
Oh God, that was my fear there. I'm like,
that was one of my concerns. Is that movie was kind of painful.
Yeah. Because Eddie Murphy in the interview said, "Oh, it took us so much time to write the perfect script," and I was like, "Really? Like,
yeah,
that was shit."
Yeah, you should have kept working on it, bro.
I mean, the whole time I'm just sitting there in silence, like.
No, I don't know that I chuckled at all during America 2.
No, but this was total opposite experience.
Yeah, this one was enjoyable. I'll watch it again.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Like I said, I don't remember exactly what happened in it.
Yeah.
But it's one of those where I think it was just kind of like plot light anyway.
Yeah. They've all been, I don't know if you could say predictable films, but, this one might be the first time they didn't really show the villain. Although it's Kevin Bacon, You know that from the previews. That's the only bad thing about casting him. I knew he was going to be a fucking villain.
As soon as my wife even said
that
she was like, that Kevin Bacon? She's like,
he's a bad guy.
He's the bad guy. I mean, you're not going to cast Kevin Bacon unless he's one of the main protagonists or a main antagonist. And so, as soon as he popped in there, I was like, he's the villain. And he was. Oh, I do remember now because I thought it was the helicopter sequence.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
I did too.
And it looked really good.
Yeah, it did. It did.
I was actually surprised how good that looked.
Yeah, big set pieces in this. Really,
Joseph Gordon-Levitt was pretty funny in that movie.
Yeah, he was. He pretty much kept up with all of them. And Jerry Bruckheimer came back to produce this, which was missing from third film as well. And the only thing these streaming movies, they feel like they're glorified TV movies basically. And I don't know if it's just because I was watching on Netflix, but like sometimes it felt like a movie you'd see in a theater, and then sometimes it felt like it was kind of like just kind of watered down version. But overall, I enjoyed it. Yeah, set pieces were great. Him driving the snowplow, that was awesome.
Yep.
Especially when they put in a Shakedown. They brought back the music from the originals.
Yeah, they had a lot of the original music, which was cool.
That's such a cool Bob Seger song. Like it just amps you up, and I loved the it got him a chance to I think remix the original songs, not like change them, but just give them a fresh sound, and it really popped, and I liked it. That was a lot of great scenes.
Yep.
Loved seeing everyone back. But it was good. Yeah. My biggest complaint really is just the whole Kevin Bacon. I was like, it would have been better, I think, if they kind of led you to think he was the bad guy and all of a sudden he wasn't. But they made it so easy to predict that,
Well, because it's not Taggart.
No, fuck no. He better not be.
And so Kevin Bacon's the only other option, really.
Right.
Unless it was somebody we hadn't met before at all.
Right.
But I enjoyed it.
In the other films, you see the bad guys from the start, so it's not like it's not like a big mystery. But I dug it, and as long as it's successful, they're making a 5. So good. I'm okay with it.
Do it.
Yeah, I mean, and I think so far it is successful.
Yeah, I think so.
I watched it twice.
I don't know how you judge a Netflix movie's success because there's no box office numbers or anything like that. I don't know if it's based on streaming. Or
they have charts on their
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they can chart it out, see how many people watched it.
Yeah.
To determine if it's success, but I don't know how you quantify that necessarily.
Right.
And so it's tough for me.
Yeah. What did you think of his daughter?
She was good.
I did too.
Yeah, I liked her. She was good.
Yeah. That first scene when she's like, well, it's maybe her third scene, the car. I don't want to give away too much, but man, I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
She's brave.
Yeah. No, it's good. I do, now that it's starting to come back to me as we're talking about it, I do remember more and more of it, and it was good.
It's a fun movie. It's fun. It's kind of,
the helicopter sequence alone was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was very cool.
Yeah, it really felt real, and well done, and I'll probably watch it a third time. And if
I'll see it again for sure.
If I didn't have the luxury of seeing it on streaming,
I know I'm going to watch it again because the other day I watched 1. Yeah, my plan is to watch 2 next. I will watch 3 again, and then I'll probably watch 4 again.
Well, that's what I did months ago. Couple weeks. They were all free on YouTube. Yeah, and so I meant to just start the first one. Mm-hmm. I like the second one.
Well, I know 1 and 2's on Netflix.
Yes, they are now.
I don't know if 3 is.
I think 3 might be too.
Okay.
But at the time, it's always kind of, you know what? Honestly, it's like when I first bought them on DVD. I'm like, I'm buying the first one. That's the classic.
Yeah.
You see the first one. Like, fuck, I go buy the second one.
Dude, that was me with the Lethal Weapon movies.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, 2 is better than the first one. Yeah. And then, 3's only $5 on iTunes. Yeah. Oh, and 4's good because it's got Jet Li as a bad guy and Chris Rock.
You gotta get them all. Yeah, I even bought 3. I was like, I got to see more Axel Foley, and this was, but yeah, this movie was in development hell forever.
Yeah,
and it actually almost became a series. They filmed a pilot, but it wasn't picked up.
Well, the guys, the 2 guys from Belgium that did the last 2 Bad Boys movies, they were originally attached to direct it.
Yep. They had to drop out, I think.
Yes, I don't know what happened there, but
yeah.
Yeah, they had to drop out.
That leads us into our next film, because one of the writers on this, actually, this movie had all the veteran writers back pretty much from the franchise, and then they had a new writer